Caroline Pryatt stated, "Studies show that drivers who are texting are 23 times more likely to be in an accident." Each day in the United States, more than 9 people are killed and more than 1,153 people are injured in accidents that are reported to involve a distracted driver. In fact, Pascal Farah states that the National Safety Council estimated that cell phone use and texting while driving are responsible for 28% of car accidents through the year and 1.6 million accidents per year. I think it's pretty safe to say that texting while driving is an extremely dangerous thing to do, and it can be fatal. There are laws in place in the United States, in many different states, but it still continues to happen. Think about it. Every time you pick up your cell phone while you're driving, you are putting your life and the lives of others in danger. In an article called Trends and Fatalities from Distracted Driving in the United States, Fernando Wilson states that in 2008, approximately 1 in 6 fatal vehicle collisions resulted from a driver being distracted by their cell phone while driving. Whether you're using your cell phone hands-free or not, every time you use it behind the wheel, you are putting your life and others in danger. These laws that are in place throughout the United States stop different variations of cell phone use. Jason Bowers states in his article, Driving While Intoxicated, that 10 states, including the District of Columbia, have prohibited handheld cell phone use while operating a motor vehicle, and right now 32 states prohibit all drivers from texting while driving. I believe that further laws need to be in place for texting and driving. The goal is to stop it altogether. It will never do any good. It will only harm. I'm going to tell you the story of Liz Marks. Liz Marks was a popular 17-year-old high school student from Baltimore. This is a picture of her accident. She looked down at her cell phone while she was driving and hit a tow truck that was turning left. After her accident, she was airlifted to the trauma center in Baltimore. This is Liz after her accident. She had serious brain and facial injuries and ended up blind in one eye, and she lost her sense of smell. This is Liz before and after her accident. Clearly a huge difference. Liz cannot create tears because of the severe damage to her tear ducts. She's unable to hear properly, and she cannot fall asleep without proper medication. Do you want this? Do you think it is worth texting and driving to end up like Liz? Think before you text and drive. Be smart and keep your eyes on the road. Remember Liz, and remember that this could just as easily happen to you. Texting and driving is eerily similar to drinking and driving. Bowers states that according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, texting while driving is comparable to drinking 4 beers. The outcome, just like drinking and driving, can be fatal. The laws that are in place throughout the United States need to be abided by. We need to be cautious behind the wheel. Don't pick up your phone. Remember how many lives you are putting in danger, as well as your own. Don't end up like Liz. She did not ask for this, but because she looked down at her cell phone, this is what happened. This was her outcome. Think before you text and drive. Think of your life. Think of the lives of those around you. And think of your families and your friends and all of those who care about you who would be devastated if something like this were to happen to you because you looked down at your cell phone behind the wheel. Be smart. Don't text and drive.